In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to integrate Salesforce with Apollo.io. Start by opening your browser and heading to your preferred search engine. In the search bar, type Apollo.io and press enter. You should see the official Apollo site at the top of the results. Click through to open it. Taking this route is often the quickest way to get to the right place without worrying about typing the full URL or landing on a lookalike page. On the Apollo homepage, look for the option to create your account. You'll typically see a sign up with Google button, which is great if your organization uses Google Workspace and you want a fast, secure login. If you see a prompt to sign up for free, go ahead and click that as well. Depending on what appears on your screen, you might use either path to complete your account creation. Use your work email for the best experience, since it helps align your company identity and permissions. If your organization already has an Apollo workspace, make sure you're joining the correct one so you'll have the right access from the start. Once you're logged in, head to the Admin Settings area. This is where you manage organization-wide configuration. From there, open the Integration section. You'll see a list of available apps that can connect to Apollo. Use the search bar to find Salesforce quickly by typing Salesforce. When Salesforce appears, click Connect. Apollo will ask you to confirm that you want to proceed with the connection. Click Yes, Continue. This confirmation ensures you're authorizing a secure handshake between the two systems. You'll then be redirected to a Salesforce login screen. Enter your Salesforce username and password and follow any prompts to approve access. It's best to sign in with an account that has the proper administrative rights to authorize connected apps and read and write the records you plan to sync. If your organization uses multi-factor authentication, keep your device handy to complete that step. When you're done, you'll be brought back to Apollo. With the connection established, you'll see several configuration areas that help you tailor how data moves between Apollo and Salesforce. Start by reviewing the Leads section. Here, you can verify how new and existing leads should sync, how stages line up, and whether Apollo should create or update records in Salesforce. It's wise to confirm your lead stage definitions, match your sales process, so nothing gets stuck in the wrong bucket. Next, review accounts. This controls how company-level data is handled. Check that naming conventions and ownership rules are consistent, especially if you have parent-child account structures in Salesforce. After that, open deals. In many Salesforce orgs, this corresponds to opportunities. Make sure pipeline stages and close dates map as you expect, and confirm which direction updates should flow to avoid accidental overwrites. Open activities to decide how emails, calls, and meetings should log back to Salesforce. Consistent activity logging is essential for reporting and coaching, so confirm subjects, types, and timestamps appear in a way your team recognizes. If you rely on specific custom fields for activity categorization, note how Apollo represents them so your dashboards remain accurate. The authentication area is where you can review and refresh the connection if needed. If someone changes credentials or permissions on the Salesforce side, this is the first place to check. You'll also find an error log section. This is your troubleshooting dashboard. If a record fails to sync, maybe a required field is missing or a validation rule fires. You'll see the details here, along with guidance to fix the issue. Reviewing this regularly helps you catch small problems before they affect pipeline reporting. Finally, open contacts to confirm how people-level records are synchronized. Make sure fields like email, phone, and title behave as expected, and verify deduplication settings so you don't create unnecessary duplicates across systems. That's it. You've connected Salesforce to Apollo and walked through the key areas to keep your data clean, synchronized, and actionable. Take a moment to test by syncing a small sample record and confirming it appears correctly on both sides. Once you're satisfied, you're ready for your team to work confidently with a reliable two-way integration.